Okay, so I have a small area of my base here. You know, it's not a very efficient base. I'm pretty much a noob, but I just wanted to show a mechanic that I just figured out. So as you can see, I have a train running in this segment of my base, and since I'm working here a lot of times, or like running around, what actually happened a couple of times is I get run over by my train. I'm just gonna play a small clip here. Okay, so, and I thought like, okay, so how do I make it so that I don't actually get run over by a train? Obviously I can like zoom out and play like this, or, you know, really pay close attention to the minimap, and all that. As you can see, I've put some hazard markers here, so I'm, you know, kind of like to inform myself, yo, watch out, this is a train area. But all of that wasn't really good enough. Still got run over every now and then. So I looked up for like a system to make it so that I don't get run over by my train. And what I found was one particular solution that was super elaborate. It's not really suitable for this like area of my base. It requires way too much space. Essentially what it is, it's like a bunch of gates for the trains, and then a bunch of gates on the sides for the player, and then like if the player approaches, certain gates open and others close, and so on, and it makes so that the train is forcibly stopped. Not really suitable for this, and also like way too elaborate. So I'll show you a really simple solution to not get overrun like I did. And what it is first of all, I want to know when do I want to get informed that a train is coming. For me, for example, it would be this area here. If you don't already have a walled off area, you know, just place wherever you want to be warned, one single wall next to the rails, that's it. And so I want to be warned if this gate opens, for example, then I know a train will approach. So I'll just put down a speaker in the general area so I can hear it. Since I don't want to make the sound global, I just want to make it locally on the screen. Right around here seems good. Let me just mark that. You don't have to do that, obviously, but I like to do it. Okay. Just wire up the speaker to the piece of gate that you laid down, which informs you if it's opened or closed. So in my case, it would be this wall. You have to connect it to a wall. You can't do it to a gate. To a wall directly next to the gate. Okay. Then you go on the gate. Wall with gate controller. Okay. You read the sensor. You don't go for open. You go for read sensor. Output signal. You can choose whatever signal you like. I picked T for train. Obviously, if you need a lot of those, you have to pick... no, I think you can use the same signal. If they're not on a network. But look, whatever. I'm gonna use T for train here. And then to the speaker, he will read the output. Don't need global. Let's pick a nice alarm here, such as the ring. So you will read T, and if T is not 0, you will ring. Because it would then be... Okay, and as you could hear there, maybe a little bit too late, the train approached and I got a signal. I can just like manually trigger it. That warns me, right? So that's very nice. Okay, so then what about this area here? The train will be stationed for like a minute or two to unload all the stuff. So what if I want to get warned also if it leaves, so I don't get crushed between the cargo, or, you know, I do the same thing, right? I put a wall, put like a piece of gate. Let's connect that to the... Oh, I need a little bit more wire here. To the same exact thing. Read sensor, output signal, let's go with T for train again. And this is still on the same condition. So let's say I'm working on this now, I'm minding my own business, la la la. You know, doing some random stuff around here. put this on all products. Stay here. It wants me, and I can get out of the way. And that's a really super simple solution. It triggered this one up bottom. Okay. That's a really super simple solution to now every time I work in this area on this entire train tracks, I'll be informed by an alarm that the train is approaching or leaving, and so that makes the likelihood of me getting squashed by my own train a lot less likely. Very simple.